J.Robinson coming up against Barron Mamiya in this Heat 15. This is a clash of tube riding titans, and hopefully Cloudbreak delivers for these two. Times eliminated in this second round of competition so far this year. So he wants to break through, and here goes Barron. Whoa, some bodyboarding action here.
I hate those takeoffs. They're hard work.
Yeah,
they're so hard. Like, I think it just looks kind of easy and fun, but
worst thing,
technicality of standing up when you don't really have that much speed is just...
Maybe that was a tactic by Barron Mamiya, because now that wave did not eventuate. But the wind has kicked up, heat by heat, presenting more of a challenge.
This afternoon, but I feel like the opportunity is still out there.
Let's see what Jack has for us. Very patient. Nice high line snap, pulls into a crumbly barrel and gets collapsed upon. Mamiya up the reef here. And some smooth surfing on the backhand. Hangs through there, hoping for this to hollow up on the inside. Going to stick to turns with a nice rhythm here on the CI surfboard. Wave steepens up on the inside and allows him to really flare out a couple turns, putting it all together here, Barron Mamiya. So that's a nice start and an enthusiastic kick out.
But yeah, if you're ever going to send it, it's in a heat. So let's break down Barron's wave. This one started off a little bit more sleepy, but things just started to click here as he wound through the inside. This is just a bit of the gift that kept on giving. And this one going so nice and smooth on this inside section, you can really see as this wave reels down the reef just how nice and clean the face is, and he's able to absolutely tag that. Feel the board, and here we go, Jack.
Robinson looking for a barrel on his own, is going to go to turns. Wow, nice lip glide on the backhand. Sizable wave, has to get around this second, caught on his heels. He's going to have to fight for some open face, gets back into the open face. Nice carve. Looking for inside barrel section, and just a shampoo on the back of the head there. Floats straight onto barely any water. Commitment.
And behind him, Jack. So this one here, Jack goes so crazy on this first turn, like it could not have been any later. It's just kind of relaxed, and then just unfortunately gets caught on his heels here. I think this moment, anytime you see something like that, obviously a loss of control or whatever, it kind of does sort of limit that scoring potential, but still nice for Jack to get a completion, just finish the thing off the way that the Goofs attack it out there. Meanwhile though, during that interview, Barron getting another wave on the board here, just nice tidy work on the backhand, couple of belts, smaller wave this one, but getting some nice work done and already backing up that first score that he's already locked in, so applying quite a lot of pressure again. Wow.
Oh, tossing it up there. Oh, and going down. Barron Mamiya as we come back. We got in with, to back tag those, start earning points until quarterfinals. So no points earned in this round for any shapers. J.Robinson looking sharp with an extended kind of carve on the backhand. Really hooking here. Oh. Catches up for air float and tries to hang on.
Good in terms of making this heat super exciting. Let's break it down. Nice belt here. He's looking pretty aggressive and real casualness to this carve. I love how he was able to just activate that part of his brain so quickly, make that decision to go for a fully drawn out carve. And the fact that he even got around that to go straight into this float was pretty impressive. Once again, we have seen so many surfers going down on that end section so hard. The reef is so shallow, he just slapped so hard on his back.
Oh, bottom. Barron Mamiya tossing it up there, getting loose, Barron, but that's all he's got on that one. Barron currently in the lead with a 7.17 and a 3.83, so we'll be waiting for some more scores to update. And bumpy Red Bull jet ski too. Oh, wow, what a dynamic turn. Barron Mamiya starting to really put the pressure on it. If he's able, oh my, oh.
Barron just absolutely, he looks so connected to his board. Really beautiful rail work and so smooth. I mean, if he lands that last turn, he's on his way to backing up that meet this heat with.
Here comes Jack. Winds up off the bottom. Slash to tube combo. Punches through, tries to punch through, but Cloudbreak punches right back. Counter punch by Cloudbreak and takes down. Looked like he was punching through. Quickly to activate. Barron Mamiya again slashes off the top. And just going to settle for that one. Back to live action here. Barron Mamiya in a lead over J.Robinson. Mamiya floats that first section. Lip glide second section. Winds up off the bottom. Fierce attack on the CI for Mamiya. Big snap to finish, and well done. Looking to improve upon a 6.7, actually kicking in.
As well, let's break it down. Beautiful wave selection. This one just has a great pace to it. He's so connected. Variety of maneuvers on the wave too. Different versions of surfing on your backhand, which sometimes, you know, can be hard to do. You want to get rid of that repetitiveness. Well, I mean, he's got that in folds on that one. So nice way to back up 717.
Barron Mamiya wants to break into that top 10, needs to get through this heat to do so. Here we go with Jack taking a high line approach here. Speedy high line before he falls to the bottom. Carves off the top. And this wave starts to run away from Jack, and he is kicking out of there. Not going to improve upon his score line. And Barron Mamiya will now have heat control with the lead as well as priority. And Barron lets Jack go, deeming that wave does not have a 7.54 in it. Smaller wave. Couple of vicious backhand hooks, though, for J.Robinson. But I think the wave size is going to suppress that score. And it's not going to be official until the end of this ride. But my gut is, just looking at this wave flick, that will not give J.Robinson a 7.54.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. It has to be the highest wave of the heat, and I just go back to Barron's 717. It's got to be better than that.
Yeah,
Jack.
so Jack is going to do a download from this heat, and Barron is going to prepare for yet another heat at Cloudbreak. Barron Mamiya, 13.87, 2-wave total. Barron on 2.
Barron, congratulations, man. On paper, you and Jack Robbo trading off in the Pacific is mouth-watering stuff, and it was a tricky heat, but in the end, it was just a good old-fashioned Donnybrook. You two just slugging each other.
Yeah, it was definitely going into the heat, obviously knowing, you know, Jack, and we love waves like this, and I grew up surfing with him, so yeah, it was definitely, you know, it was a tough heat, but yeah, we kind of just pushed each other real deep at the beginning, and I was like, I'm just going to hold it inside. And it was pretty funny before the heat, too, because me and him are both working with Luke, and we're kind of just sitting there, and Luke's like, hey, I'm going to tell you guys both the same exact thing, and, you know, may the best man win. Whoever makes the better decisions is going to win. So it's a little interesting one for sure. But, yeah, you know, I just had a game plan in my head, and I know what I wanted to do when I went out there, and I executed it pretty well.
That's awesome, man. I mean, at the start of every year, surely you're looking at, you know, Tahiti, Fiji, and obviously Hawaii as events that you want to get wins at. How important was it for you to just get off to a good start here?
Yeah, I had some momentum in Tahiti, and I thought I was going to, you know, go deep in the draw, and then I ended up losing in the round of 16 to my good friend Seth, and he went on to win the event, and I couldn't be more stoked for him. You know, growing up with Seth, he's an amazing surfer, and to watch him get his first CT win was insane. But yeah, I just kind of was like, oh, like I thought that event was going to be the event. I was going to build some momentum. And then coming here, it was, you know, I just, obviously these are the events that I, you know, want to do the best in because these are my strengths. Yeah, but, you know, I'm really enjoying my time. We got a good crew. Beret 7, me, Jake, and Seth, and we all made our heat. So we got some good energy going on in there, so I'm stoked.
That's really good because when you bunk it down with people and you're really sharing space with them, you get to know them on a whole different level than just surfing heats against them.
Yeah, the first night we got here, obviously I did trips with Jake and Seth, and, you know, Seth growing up in Hawaii and stuff, but the first night we got here, Seth, like, got in super early, and then we slept that night, and he was, like, screaming in his sleep, and I was like, what's going on? And then I woke up and realized he was just screaming in his sleep. And I was just laughing. I just thought it was funny. I was just like, this is so funny. We're all competitors staying in the same thing. But it feels like back in the Grom days when we would all go on surf trips and enjoy our time together. And, you know, it's just like staying on the island with the whole CT. It's pretty cool. So I'm super stoked. And, yeah, we'll make some more heats. And
that's awesome, mate. We'll keep a close eye on your bureau for sure. Congratulations. That's a great result.
Right on. Thank you. I just want to say hi to my fiance back home and everyone else. And love you guys. Thanks. Right on. Thank you.